So hello everyone, Grosey here, welcome back. Today we've got another video for the Unhuntables podcast series with Christopher.
Hello.
I remembered to introduce you this time. Yes, I forgot
Thank
to
you.
last week. There we
I
go.
feel like I am an important part of this series, but
Oh, definitely.
not as important as maybe you as well.
Oh, well, no. I think it's... Anyway, what we're looking for is 20p coins. We're searching through those, looking for territories, NIFCs, undated. All the details of what we're looking for is in the description. And once you've watched this video, go back and watch Christopher's part of the video as well, because we do the same again on his channel. Royal Proclamation released 3 new coins. 17th of November it came out. This is almost fresh news.
This one, I am on holiday at the moment, so I haven't even read them yet. So I've waited for you to. I've seen your message briefly, but I haven't looked any further.
You haven't seen what they actually are.
No, so so Grosey has actually put some notes on what he wants to cover in this video for the first time in many episodes of doing this. I've seen briefly what you've put there, but I've seen nothing more than that.
So, from my research, we are now aware of two £2 coins that will be released in 2024 and 150p in 2024, which actually, just literally having thought about that,
and that's in addition to the ones we knew from the previous Royal Proclamation spout with the RNLI and
yeah, that's right.
Or what was it, Team GB, and those ones. So we knew about those.
Yeah.
These are in addition. These are in addition to those ones.
These are additional ones. That's right. So
exciting.
I know. So first one is 150th anniversary of the birth of Winston Churchill, which was in 1864, or no, 1874. 1874.
Churchill has got to be one of the most used people, most celebrated individuals on our coins, having had his memorial. And then in 2015 there was the crown that was put on the fine silver £20 coin as well, and now he's coming onto another coin and the £5 note. Churchill is all over our money.
I know, he is, isn't he? He does the rounds.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll be interested to see what they do with that design. I'm almost imagining a remodeling of the crown, the Churchill crown from 1965.
Maybe.
I can just imagine a simplistic design of a portrait.
I mean, if you look at the memorial crown and then the one that was released in 2015, it's quite similar. It's just a picture of him. I would be more excited to see something a little bit more different than just Churchill's head. Maybe
I would as well.
To be fair, with a little V for victory.
But I said what I think they're actually going to do, not what I would like them to do.
Right. How would you like it to look then?
No, I agree with you. I think I agree with you. That's how I'd like it to look. Something completely different. Something that has a lot of intricacy to the design. A bit like the victory set in the Isle of Man. The Churchill one on there, I think would look pretty cool.
Yeah. So with Churchill coming to a new coin, then where would you stand? Because I've used it a couple of times in the past. A series of British prime ministers on coins, starting way back when Walpole was our first official prime minister, as we know the role today.
Yeah.
Coming forwards, everyone always says, "Oh, but when they get to Margaret Thatcher, bah, 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 or other."
That was my initial thought. Too political, but having said that, it is an undeniable piece of British history.
Yeah, but also you would do what the Americans do and wait for a certain amount of years to pass after their death to then put them on coins, because you're not celebrating that prime minister and what they've achieved. You're just marking this was our prime minister.
That's right.
I guess the argument when we get to Liz Truss, we have to reinvent the halfpenny to equivalent value in service.
I think it is a good idea. I think that, any long running coin set like that I would be in favour of.
Because and again, I'm very embarrassed to admit this, and I should just do some reading and research on it. I could probably name more US presidents than I could UK prime ministers.
Oh no, definitely for me, prime ministers. I could name more prime ministers than I could name US presidents.
I think I would really, 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 really struggle. I think anything.
Well, come on then. This is content for this.
Chance. Not on your Nelly am I going to show my ignorance on.
Well, I'll give it a go then. So, British prime ministers. So, I'll go in reverse order. So, you had obviously Rishi Sunak, Liz Truss, Boris Johnson, Theresa May, David Cameron, Gordon Brown, Tony Blair, John Major, Margaret Thatcher.
And this is where I start to get a bit
Yeah, this is where it gets a bit tricky, but I'm pretty sure there was a I can't remember his name. It's something like I can't remember his name.
Foot? Is it Foot before Thatcher?
I don't know.
Actually,
I could also then
remember.
name obviously Winston Churchill and Neville Chamberlain.
Yeah.
And that's probably my limit.
James Callaghan.
Was he Prime
Harold
Minister?
Macmillan, Edward Heath. Again, I just start struggling.
Yeah.
Spencer Percival, is that a really oldie-timey?
That rings a bell, maybe.
I think Walpole, I know because it's the start, and it's a very big grey area.
I can't remember how many prime ministers I named, but in terms of US presidents, obviously Joe Biden, Donald Trump, Barack Obama, was it Bill Clinton? George Bush.
No, George Bush, then Bill Clinton.
Ronald Reagan.
Bush Senior before Clinton. And again, that's where I start getting a bit...
Then the only ones I could name would be then Ronald Reagan,
Truman,
George Washington,
Roosevelt, well, both the Roosevelts.
Yeah.
Eisenhower.
Lincoln.
Lincoln is an obvious one, yeah.
Yeah, maybe about the same.
I'm sure if I sat down with a pen and paper, I could get more presidents than I could prime ministers. And I think putting them on our coins would be a great education. The same as I keep banging on about the UK counties. I could name more US states than I can UK counties. Even though I've got much better at my UK counties, but we're not going to do another rambling list of counties that would come to the top of our head. But
but yeah, anyway, I agree with you. I think it would be a good series to do, to be fair. And then we've also got another £2 coin, 200 years of the National Gallery.
I'm fascinated to know with the National Gallery, how do you, in a gallery full of art, what art do you use to represent it?
I think that you do a design that is very similar to the VE Day £2, and you literally just have the dome.
Building.
Yeah, the building.
Yeah, but how do you...
With the pillars, like with the...
Yeah. That's not a coin that celebrates St. Paul's Cathedral. That's a coin that celebrates victory in Europe. How do you celebrate the National Portrait Gallery? Is that what it was?
The National Gallery, yeah. Just the National Gallery.
How do you celebrate the National Gallery without showing some artwork? And then what artwork do you then choose? I'm very interested to see how this coin turns out.
Yeah. Just on a side note, actually, just as a matter of just hypothetical, just fun. Have you actually verified that what I've written down is correct? Because I could have just made these up.
You could have. I've taken you of your word. I'm very trusting.
I haven't made them up, but I'm just saying I could have. It literally just occurred to me. I could have just written down anything, and you'd have believed it, and we'd have had a whole conversation about a coin that's never actually going to come out.
Yeah. And then we're doing the Martians on Mars, and Grosey's also put in the Grosey coin hunts coin is coming.
I know, that's it.
I'm just sat here going, oh yeah, I wonder what they're going to use to show Grosey. An empty list of things that he should have written about for the topics of the video. Maybe would be a good design.
I just assumed you'd already known about it though, but yeah, that was just sort of quite funny that I thought hypothetically. But it'd be interesting to see whether they would do. I don't really artwork is not of particular interest to myself, but I don't know if there is a key sort of piece that is at the National Gallery that they would consider doing a depiction of. Well,
yeah, I'm sure the design of it would be done in partnership with the National Gallery. So I'm sure that they would be able to say, "This is our ideas," or be able to move them in the direction that might better represent them.
Yeah, definitely. But again, interesting to see what they do with that on a £2 coin as well. And then 50p was the Winged Keys, which is a Harry Potter coin.
What? I must admit, you put the Winged Keys, and I was like, I have no idea what that means, and I'm waiting to find out. That's a Harry Potter coin.
The Winged Keys is a Harry Potter coin. Yeah. Let me load up the actual.
Yeah, is it just the one coin, or is there multiple?
I think it says just the one coin. Yeah. Let me just.
Weird. That's really weird.
Yeah. I can't find it.
Given that we've had 4 coins for the Harry Potter series previously, we had, Harry Potter, the Hogwarts Express, Dumbledore, and the Hogwarts School itself. I would have thought maybe they
Yeah.
were going to be doing more Harry Potter coins. There's a
So
whole tranche
50
of them.
pence. Let me just find it again. So, yeah, okay, here we are. So yeah, so for the obverse, okay, so yeah, it's just the Charles obverse. For the reverse, a depiction of the character Harry Potter riding a broomstick, attempting to catch a flying key with the inscription "The Winged Keys."
And if you keep scrolling, there's no more options for the design.
No.
That's how they format it on the proclamation. Weird. Flying keys. What's that all about then?
Well, it is
again, this is really
Harry
bad because
Potter.
you've got two people who aren't Harry Potter fans.
It's having just
Winged
done
keys.
brief research. So on a Harry Potter Wikipedia page, the winged keys, also known as flying keys, were keys that were enchanted to fly by Professor Phileas Flitwick to guard the Philosopher's Stone.
So it's Philosopher's Stone again. How bizarre is this? I thought we were going to get more coins,
Yeah.
but to celebrate the next book, which it's the 25th anniversary of the second book, this year. No, last year. What? No, this year. Yeah, sorry, because again, the two coins came out in 2022, two in 2023. 2022 was the 25th anniversary of the Philosopher's Stone. 2022 was the 25th anniversary of the Philosopher's Stone. 2023 is the 25th anniversary of Book 2 with the big snake.
Yeah. So, yeah, the first appearance was in Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, and I think that was it.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
So
weird.
It is weird, isn't it?
Maybe that's again. It's weird that maybe they've decided to do one singular coin on its own for Harry Potter. You know, like with Beatrix Potter, we had multiple years of multiple sets, which ended up with just 150p a year.
Yeah, just
for 2 years, and then one £5 coins for another 2 years. Maybe that's what they're doing with Harry Potter. Maybe we've got 4 coins, and now we might get one a year.
What's interesting as
weird.
well,
Of all things to celebrate.
What's interesting as well is that so you know how 50p is legal tender up to £10.
Yeah.
It says the said Cooper nickel coin shall be legal tender for the payment of any amount in any part of our United Kingdom.
Oh.
And then obviously that's Cooper nickel. There is then a silver one.
Yeah. This is strange.
And
like before you go, all the characters that you could be celebrating in Harry Potter on coins that haven't already been on them. It's very weird that you're going with.
I've just seen as well. There's going to be a £2 1 ounce silver bullion for it as well.
Oh yeah, they did with that with the previous Harry Potter coins. There was the 1 ounces, weren't there? The circular ones.
But I don't know if they're proof or whether they're just bullion.
I assume they'll be proof like the previous Harry Potter ones. Because there was the whole 1 ounce, 2 ounce, blah, 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 and silver and gold as well that you could also buy.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, so it's the same. Right.
Yeah.
So it's the same as it was before. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. I'll send you the link so you can do some reading of yourself if you like. But yeah.
Yeah. God, then you keep talking whilst I'm having a quick nose. Great going, Grosey.
But no, I don't know. I don't know what to say, but yeah, you have a little read and see what you think. But I was having a little read through the proclamation for the definitive coins as well. But that doesn't specify whether they're going to be circulated or not, does it? That just gives
it gives you a brief it gives you a brief description of what the coin is, and it doesn't normally answer too many questions.
Yeah, just sort of to make it legal tender, I suppose. But
yeah, it's just like I said, it's very, very weird to have one coin. I guess because it's a way. It's how Harry Potter coins, they want Harry Potter on it, even though they're not celebrating Harry Potter specifically, I guess.
Yeah.
To tread ground they've already tread on previously with a previous release. But I don't know. Do you think this, if you had to bet now, do you think this is the first of more, or do you think this is
I reckon it'll be the tail end of the I reckon it'll be tail end of Harry Potter. The Harry Potter series has obviously sold really well, so they're again probably just doing more coins because it sold well before.
And I have a look on the Roman website. I would somewhat disagree with you.
I haven't looked. That was just a guess, but I was just thinking maybe if it sold well, it would be the same as you said, the Beatrix Potter ones.
I've said it before that if you think about the 2016 Beatrix Potters in silver proof, they only started going crazy in value after the release of the second tranche of them. So This
Yeah.
might be the time where Harry Potter coins start getting a bit more traction.
Potentially, yeah. Have you had a little read through?
Yeah, no, there's nothing more there that I would point out.
Nothing
Very,
that I've
I
missed.
can't get my head over the winged keys. It's a very odd.
It
Unless
is very specific.
again, I am
yeah.
not a Harry Potter fan, so I don't know the ins and outs of it. Is that really like a key pivotal moment that you would put on a coin rather than putting one of his other friends and companions, or what's Robbie Coltrane's character, the big giant guy?
Again, I'm not Harry Potter either, so I don't know.
Grayson doesn't know who Robbie Coltrane is,
No.
let alone what character he played in Harry Potter. So, yeah, I just think it's a very odd choice. If you again, given the world of Harry Potter, that's what you choose, really. I will eat humble pie if in the comments it's explained to me that the winged key is far more important than the description that Grosey's given you. Actually, it's a running theme and blah 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 blah. Maybe I would understand it, but no, it seems an odd choice given how many more instantly recognizable characters, places, themes, scenes that could be used.
Yeah, bizarre, but there we go. I guess only time will tell. It'll be interesting to see when those coins actually sort of are released. Do you reckon they could?
Yep.
I can't imagine a Harry Potter coin being in an annual set though.
No,
So
I don't think so.
They usually do sort of one-off individual. More.
Yeah, away from the sort of commercial fluff that there's no problem, because I would class the Snowman 50p as a bit more a commercial fluff coin, but I think your Churchill might be the £5 coin. Oh, no, is it a £2 coin? Was it?
Yeah, it's a £2 coin. Yeah.
Oh, I've got in my head it was £5 coins. We're talking about the crowns and stuff. Yeah, that's the one I'm not sure on what's good. Either of those £2 coins could make it into the annual set.
What are the £2? Is the lifeboats on a £2?
No, RNLI is 50p.
Right.
So I'm trying to think. You normally have what?
It's usually two of each.
Yeah.
Or maybe not. No, not always actually. Sometimes it's.
It does vary, because I think the RNLI and the the Team GB might be.
Team GB
choices.
Definitely will be there.
Yeah.
Then that leaves the space for two more.
Yeah, the Churchill and the National Gallery, and then whatever the £5 coin's going to be, who knows?
Yeah. Interesting. But yeah, that being said, should we get back to the 20p's and see what curiosities we managed to find? Right then, so 3 territories coins, one other sort of interesting one as well. It's just got a really sort of weird pattern. I don't know, it's like something's been stamped on the coin, which is a bit bizarre, from 2007. 2 jerseys, one from 1998 and one from 2016, so more recent, which are pretty cool. And then probably my favourite one, Isle of Man, also from 1998, which has some sort of old rally cars on there with AA die lettering as well. So yeah, hopefully we found more than Christopher did. Go and check out his side of the video as well. Thank you for watching. I'll see you later. Bye bye.